So to Derek Harvey's point, is tomorrow smoke and mirrors, or is this equivalent of the oil embargo in 1938, sir?
Steve, I'm very leery anytime there's a year timeline given to shape the bill, which is, code for lobbying. I mean, I think this ties directly to what Derek's speaking about, right? We know China's going to try and take Taiwan at some point because she said it, right? And we know the way they buy off the U.S. is through investment opportunities, right? Which is they're going to restrict investments in 3 areas: in semiconductors, quantum computing, and artificial intelligence. So the specifics on how this is going to happen hasn't even been released, and there's going to be a year for lobbying to actually shape what happens here. So I think it's more political theater.
The American people are now saying, what are we doing? We're actually financing their technology that they're going to use against us in Taiwan. So don't we have the opportunity here to make, even if it's performative, to try to hammer it out and expose the lobbyists and expose the venture capitalists that are trying to drive this, like you've done so well on Sequoia Capital, sir?
Yeah, but Steve, I'm not even sure they care, right? Like it's they could go after Sequoia and Neil Shen right now based on the claims we put out, and they could let's look at China, right? There's restrictive policies, there's capital controls there's a whole bunch of things. There's no free speech, right? There's no corporate governance. Their loyalties to the party not sure. I mean, the market's uninvestable now, so I think this is really, like Colonel Harvey said, performative, right? So now we're saying we should invest in these other segments, but not these segments. We shouldn't be investing in any segment in China. And the fact that we're allowing it as they're looking at expanding militarily and becoming imperialistic is downright hypocritical. I mean, they're sending ships through, off the coast of Alaska, and we're talking about what we can still invest in. The problem is the political class and the donors have trillions of dollars locked up in China right now. And it's not just private equity and venture. There's a bunch of corporations who have investments in Chinese entities as well, too, that are big political influencers.